Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Dragon Imagination, and we are here with another artist Rambles. So go ahead and grab your drink, grab your snack, grab whatever project or thing you might be working on, and let's sit down and have a chat. So, I know the past few videos, the past two videos out of the three I think that I posted, I have, or it seems like I've been like dogging social media, right? And that is not my intent. And I know that social media can be a benefit to creatives like myself, to small business owners, to people who are trying to get their self out there, get their brand out there, build their audience, build their following, and some more stuff, right? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we're going to be talking about social media again. So, I specifically wrote down notes for this particular topic because it came to me while I was walking my dogs one day and I didn't want to forget about it. And it was something kind of like a realization I had. And the two notes I had put at top before anything else was: social media drains your energy. Social media a vampire. And that's how I feel social media can be at times. And for me anyway, I'm coming through all these talks through my experience and how I feel about things, right? My experience with things, my observation within myself. But I've noticed that if I'm getting on my phone or on my computer throughout the day, my motivation and energy to do anything is kind of drained for the day. So if I'm constantly scrolling through Instagram or scrolling on YouTube and watching videos, I feel like by the time I try to sit down to do my own creative work, that I just don't have the mental capacity to really do anything. Like, I genuinely feel like a zombie. Like, I'm just like blah, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I find that if I get on any type of social media, YouTube, Twitch, or anything like that, before I've completed my set tasks for that day, when it comes to like studying and creative work, that I will not get that stuff done later in the day because I'm just zapped of energy. This is why I usually try to plan my days of getting my studying and my art stuff done before I start looking at like YouTube or scroll through Instagram or anything like that, because I know that if I get on that stuff first before I do anything else, a lot of my mental energy is going to be drained via those platforms. So when I do go sit down to do something, I'm just not going to have the motivation or mental energy to do it. And it might be different for you, and if it is, cool. I would love to hear about that in the comments. But for me, I find that it is very difficult to be on I'll say on the internet. I'll just say on the internet. Be on the internet throughout the day or even for like an hour or two before I sit down and do anything, to be on the internet for an extended period of time. And for me, honestly, an hour is an extended period of time. especially because most of that time you're just kind of scrolling through and looking at videos or stuff like that. So, or trying to find videos to watch. Excuse me, I'm not sure what's going on in my throat today. I'm trying to find videos to watch. So a lot of your mental energy is used to look for stuff, and that requires energy. So I feel like I am not able to get the best work out of myself when I am on my phone early in the morning or on my computer, on social media or anything like that. That stuff has to be put away before I can do anything. And if you're like a creative and you're having issues finding the motivation to get your stuff done, I would maybe do an experiment, kind of get a general idea of how much time you're spending on social media every day. And then are you really looking at it and seeing, are you spending time on social media before your projects are done? Or are you spending time on social media after you're completing stuff? And how do you feel, on either side? Do you feel like you have more energy doing your projects before you get on social media? Or do you feel like you have more energy after you get off of social media? Or do you find that you have less energy after you get on social media? Or do you have less energy before you get on social media? Because everyone's different. Not everyone's the same. But if you're having difficulties, see, now my voice is starting to sound better, waking up. But if you're one of those people who finds that you don't have the mental energy or sometimes even the physical energy to work on your stuff after you've been on social media, do a test. Try to plan on maybe doing like an hour or two of your work before hopping on social media and see if that helps you be more productive. And for me, what I do is, because I need some type of background noise, I will put on Spotify. I have a few instrumental soundtracks that I listen to while I work on stuff. So that way I can focus on just doing what I need to do without having to worry about like focusing on like lyrics or anything in the background. But see if that helps. See if that helps you become more productive. See if that kind of helps with like maybe clarity and also like feelings with like self-doubt. Because that's another thing that I've noticed is if I hop on social media before I start working on stuff, I have this not instant feeling, but I have this feeling when I go to sit down and work on my stuff of, what do they call it? Imposter syndrome, where I feel like I'm not like a real artist. I'm not creative because my work, I know you guys can probably hear the truck in the back. My work does not look like the work that I'm seeing on like my feed and stuff like that. So therefore, I feel like an imposter. I feel like it's not even worth me trying to work on my own stuff because it's not going to be as good as what I'm seeing and no one's going to like my stuff. So then all this self-doubt creeps in, and then I have to not only battle feeling mentally fatigued from being on social media, but now I'm also fighting these negative thoughts that I have on myself as well. So that might be something to look into. Are you constantly feeling self-doubt and beating yourself up mentally on how you are proceeding with whatever you're doing versus other people, because you are hopping on social media and seeing what other people were doing, right? seeing all the stuff that they're putting out there, all the stuff that they're creating, all this content that they're producing, and they have something out like almost every, at least, every day or every other day, and you're wondering how is it that they're producing all of this stuff so quickly, and you're struggling to do one or two things, right? And one thing I've noticed with one of the people that I particularly follow on Instagram is I'm not going to say who it is, but I love their work regardless. They repost a lot of stuff. And what I have found, because there were sometimes posts where I would be like, I could have sworn I've seen this post before. Why is it popping up as a new post? And like, if I have this, and then I'll scroll. I did this a while ago, so I don't do it anymore because at this point I know what's going on. But I would scroll through their feed, or through their photos and videos and stuff, like, it was on Instagram. So I was just scrolling through their profile, and I would see the same video that was posted like maybe 4 months ago, because I'm the type of person where if I know that I've seen something, like, I have to prove to myself that I'm either right or that I'm wrong. So if I have to scroll through all those pictures and photos to get my answer, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, it was funny that this person was reposting a lot of their old content as new content. And then I was also seeing sometimes where literally I would go on their profile. They would have like a new video or a new post, and it would be a really cool video, new post. Like, it was something that would, definitely fit with the aesthetic that was going on with their profile. And then maybe 20 minutes later, it would be deleted, right? It would be deleted from their profile. But then maybe 4 days later, I'll say within the week or within a week's time, they would repost it again. And so you kind of have to look at it as people might be creating multiple videos, or might have a backlog of content and our photos and sketches and stuff that they are saving saving up and then putting on social media later on down the road. I mean, it's not uncommon now for artists in particular to create videos, and I do it too. I'm starting to do it anyway. They will create multiple videos out of one illustration piece, because, I mean, let's be honest, drawing an illustration takes time. It's not something that's going to be done within 10 minutes. So they will break up the video of them creating this piece, and instead of having just one video of content, they now can break it up to where they can have like 5+ videos of content and or images too, because they can take pictures of each stage. Hi, Falcon. Each stage of their process, and they can post that and or save it for later to have a backlog of content. So, and the reason why I'm mentioning this is because if you're constantly beating yourself up about where you're at when it comes to your creative journey versus other people, don't judge yourself based on what people are showing you, because you have no idea what's going on behind the scenes, how many projects they might be working on at one time, if they have any type of help, if they have any type of assistance, if the videos that you're seeing are, weeks or even months old instead of something that was just done yesterday. So don't feel like you need to try to be a machine to put stuff out there. It is okay to take your time. It is okay to stay off of social media if you need to work on your projects and get your stuff out there. What do you want, Falcon? What do you want? Sorry, that's my dog. So yeah, so once again, like I said, for me, social media is something that genuinely does feel like a mental vampire for me. It definitely drains and zaps my energy. It is definitely something that I have to be conscious of, as far as when am I hopping on social media? What am I watching? What am I actually doing? Am I kind of just spending time scrolling? Is there anything in particular that I'm looking for? And if not, if it's not like one of my rest days, then I can put my phone down, or I can close my laptop or close out of the internet for a few hours while I get my stuff done and then come back to it, once I'm done, if I even want to, because most of the time when I get my stuff done and then I go back, you are breathing heavy, my dude. Once I go back after finishing my stuff, I don't even feel there's nothing on there for me to really watch. Like, even my watch later list, like, it shrinks regularly, because like I save stuff to watch for watching later, because I was wanting to watch something at that point in time. I'm giving you attention. But then I go back and I'm just like, I'm not gonna watch this. This is something I probably added because I was bored, so I ended up deleting it. And there are videos on there where I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna delete this because it's been 2-3 weeks and I haven't even had the urge to want to even click on this video. So what do you want? I'm giving you 11s. You want to fight? You want to fight? You want to play? So that's it for right now. I'm gonna go annoy my dog because he seems like he wants attention right now, because he's a big old boy. I hope you guys found this useful. Let me know if you guys struggle with getting your work done after being on social media, or if you found ways to kind of deal with getting your stuff done after being on social media. I hope you guys have a good day. Take care, and I shall talk to you guys later. Peace out.